Oh, hey guys, I'm recording. How's it going? Hold on, I gotta pull up my questions. I'm answering. I had a little situation at home today, so it was an unscheduled day off, which I don't really like, because there was nothing I could actually do except sit and wait for people to be done doing things in my apartment. But anyway, so needless to say, I decided to answer the questions that were posed to me from my previous post, and I'm going to keep this going. So at the end of this, if I didn't answer a concern that you might have about anything, health, wellness, particularly massage, body work, muscles, bones, anything like that, posture, which my posture is kind of sucky right now because, see, even someone who is obsessed with posture can have bad posture if they're not thinking about it. But that's another story, and that's a whole other post. So let's get to the questions, shall we? The first one, this might seem a little bit silly, but it's actually not because I actually get this question all the time from my male clients. And it is from Adam, and he writes, how do I get my girlfriend to rub my shoulders more often? This is a totally legit question, Adam. Thank you for asking. Well, what is your girlfriend like, and what can you do for her that she would give you a massage in return? Personally, I like chocolates and flowers and food. So, I don't know, just do something nice for her and let her know that you're a little sore from a busy day, and maybe she'll give you a massage. But anyway, so there was a follow-up question to this. It's not just about how do I get her to give me massage more often. It's more about how he asked this follow-up, and it says, can anything be done to reduce hand fatigue? So I'm guessing she doesn't give you a lot of massages because her hands hurt after like 2 minutes, right? Well, maybe if she doesn't use her hands at all, takes them out of the equation and starts using her forearms or her elbows. I wouldn't really recommend anyone walking on your back or anything like that, but if you're just sitting in a chair upright the way I am right now, and she were to take her forearms and place them on either one of your shoulders, on either side, and do like this motion, it feels so good. I ask my husband to do that all the time. Or elbows if you want a little bit more of a specific point worked on. But I will say this to anyone who is not professionally trained in massage. If someone says ow, you're probably going to want to let up, because you can actually injure somebody by giving them just a little shoulder rub. If you don't know your own strength, sorry, I'm eating a Mentos. If you don't know your own strength, then it's very important to check in and make sure that that you're doing good and not bad. So, Adam, I hope that helped. I'm going to chew like a cow for a second because those fruity Mentos are so refreshing, aren't they? Shameless plug. Totally not getting paid for this, but I used to eat these when I was a kid, and I still do. If you want me to give you a massage, get me some Mentos and some money. Okay, Jenny. Hey, Jenny. Jenny and I went to college together. I hope you're doing well. Looks like it. Anyway, she says, any thoughts about mattress types for good posture and general back comfort? I'm thinking about investing in a Sleep Number, but I'm not sure it's worth it. Now, if it's not in the budget, I wouldn't recommend it. Here's what you can do, Jenny. Bolster yourself. Now, first of all, if you're a stomach sleeper, you need to stop that immediately. So bolster yourself so that you're not going to turn over onto your stomach in the middle of the night, because that's a big no-no. Really bad for the neck, for the atlas axis. joints at the C1, C2, those are the atlas and the axis. There are these little tiny muscles on either side that get super messed up if you're a side sleeper, because if you're putting your head to either side and you're staying there for a while, one of those gets stretched out, one of them gets really tight. And so I've seen a lot of clients like that, and I know a few techniques to help fix it, so that's a good thing. But first things first, do not sleep on your stomach. It's getting stuck in my teeth. Hold on. Okay, so if you're a back sleeper, if you sleep on your back, bolster your knees. Put a pretty firm pillow that's long enough to fit under both legs, and that'll take off the pressure of your low back. So your low back won't be arching so much. And then you want to have a good pillow you want to have a good, head pillow, so that you fill out the space that in your neck, behind your neck, like between your skull and your neck there. You just want to fill it out and support that space so that you're not like falling back. You know what I mean? If you're a side sleeper, put a pillow in between your legs, in between your knees. So that way, if you're looking at my wrist joint here, just pretend that that's my hip joint, and this is your leg. Woo! There we go. And then this is the bottom leg. Obviously, the bottom leg has a lot more support because it's on the mattress. But if you don't have a pillow in between your legs, the top leg tends to fall this way because, gravity. But because your pelvis is there, your hip joint is going to stay in the same place. So you're putting a lot of pressure on that ball and socket joint when you don't have proper support there. And, over time, it doesn't feel like much, but over time it's going to stretch out those ligaments and you're going to have some hip issues. If you're predisposed to a hip condition anyway, this probably doesn't help your cause that you don't have support between your legs. That sounded awful. A pillow between your knees. So do that. Also, you want to kind of hold on to something like a little throw pillow, something like that, that's going to support your shoulder kind of in the same way, because otherwise you've got that pressure going. You want to protect those ball and socket joints. And then again, same thing with the support of the neck. But I will say, when you're in a side sleeping position, our general reaction, it's like a primordial reaction, is to get in the fetal position. So your head, those neck muscles on the back of your neck are kind of overstretching. And they're doing that all day with a forward head posture, and you just need to pick it back up. So when you're on your side and you're on your pillow, find something that's directly in front of your eyesight and look at it and make sure that your eyes are focused right on that, and that you're not like this or you're not like that. Make sure that it's straight ahead. And that's kind of a good starting point to keep your head in the right position on a pillow. And it just kind of gets your body used to feeling where your head needs to be when you're upright. That's really important, and it really helps to improve headaches. If you get really bad headaches, this is a really good thing to remember. I do it all the time. I always catch myself like this, and I'm like, all right, need to get my head straight, literally. So I hope that helped. So you don't really have to invest in a really, really fancy, expensive mattress unless you want to. If it's in the budget, go for it. But I would say if you're experiencing issues like this and you have a softer mattress, maybe go for something that's a little bit firmer. If you like that cozy feeling, maybe get like a pillow top or feather bed or something. But definitely maybe invest. If it's time for a new mattress, try to find something that's a little firmer than what you have right now. So I hope that answered your questions. And again, like I said, I will continue doing these posts. I love that. I love these little blog posts. They're fun. I'll do a few other things, but for the most part, you'll see me sitting probably in this exact space with my pretty little fish behind me and my little fake orchid and answering your questions because I love doing that. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I do have a new business idea that is going to be implemented soon. Really just need to raise the funds. No, not really, but kind of. But I'm adding some really, really awesome new features to my business, and it's going to be great, and I can't wait to share it with you. But in the meantime, you're just going to have to keep guessing because I need to solidify a couple things and figure stuff out. But I'm so excited. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great night. Don't forget to comment your questions below if I didn't get to yours today. Well, I got to everyone who asked me one because not a lot of you guys apparently had questions. No. But if anything comes to mind, feel free to ask, and I hope you guys have a great night. Talk to you soon.